What is going on, everybody? Welcome over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 18 of the Montana Cattle Ranch series. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway, information in the description below. Let's get to it. What is going on, everybody? So today we kick it off on May 1st over here on the cattle ranch. And first things first, we have got some hungry animals to feed. And so I kind of want to take care of our chores right away. And then I had a conversation with some of the guys down at the co-op. And one of them asked me, I believe his name's Walter. He asked me if I could fertilize his lawn for him. And, well, not lawn. His field for him. My bad. And so I told him, yeah, we could take care of it. He said it's a pretty big field, but he's going to pay us pretty well. So we are definitely going to be doing that. But I wanted to go ahead and take care of everything first. I know our cattle barn is kind of running low on TMR, and I need to get some hay to the goats. So we might as well just take care of everything really quick, and then we shouldn't have to worry about it for too long. Now I'm curious to see how much hay this sheep pasture, I called it a goat pasture earlier. Whoops. How much this sheep pasture will hold as far as food goes. And it looks like we've got some wool sitting here, but I think we'll wait until next month to take it in. And I think we'll do a milk run as well then. And then I'm kind of debating on possibly picking up some more cows. Now, I haven't quite figured out. I think I want to fill this dairy barn up first before we go any farther with it, because I think the milk being a producible item, we should be able to make more money off that on a short-term basis instead of having to wait. I want to say it's 27 months that Angus cattle, we need to hold on to them before we sell them off. So we're talking over 2 years plus before we see any profit from them. So I kind of want to make sure we have a nice established income coming in. This gets me every time. My forks stick into the ground and I can't go anywhere. But I think getting dairy cows right off the bat, or filling this cattle barn up all the way, I think it's gonna work out for us in the end by getting this done first. Now I could be completely wrong and I could be missing out on a big opportunity, but from what I can tell, we're getting if you were to turn in the milk every month, we're making more off the milk than we are. I'm stuck. Then we would be waiting 27 months for the Angus to raise. And then it looks like we need to take care of this manure as well. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with it yet. And another thing I think I may do is I have the double. So when we fertilize the field, like whether we plant or whatever, we're using double fertilizer, and that's kind of taking away from stuff I could do. So I do think I'm going to get rid of that. I think that's kind of a fair thing to do, especially since we're making our own liquid fertilizer now, down at the co-op. So I think that's something I'm going to take in consideration, and I think I'm going to get rid of it. I think that's kind of the best option. So now the cows should be taken care of for a good period of time. And we have quite a bit of silage, we have quite a bit of hay stocked up. So I'm pretty happy about that. And that makes me think that I can go ahead and get some more adult cows. Matter of fact, I think after we take care of Walter's place, we're gonna go pick up some more cattle. I think that's kind of a smart move on our part. Now, I could be completely wrong, and I completely kind of screw myself over from being able to actually, keep up with their food. But right now, I'm stocked up on it. We have another grass field that should be ready to harvest next month as well, or to be able to cut. I'm so used to saying harvest. That we should be in a pretty good position. At least I'm hoping so. But I'm going to park this tractor and hop in the fertilizer truck, sprayer, whatever you want to call it, or refer to it as, and I will meet you down at Walter's place. So we made it down here to Walter's field, and he has got a massive field over here. How many acres is this thing? 64 acres. And the value on this is $1.5 million. That's crazy. Walter's balling, man. Absolutely just balling. But let us go ahead and line this sprayer up. Try to get as much as we can in one pass. There we go. And let us go ahead and turn on the radio and get this knocked out.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you wanna feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own? I wonder where you are and live with all your faults. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. So why don't you slide? Yeah, we're gonna let it slide. Don't you love the life you killed? The priest is on the phone. Your father hit the wall. Your mom disowned you. Don't suppose I'll ever know. So means to be a man, or something I can exchange. I live around here. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. So why don't you slide? Slide. And I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh man, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh man, you wanna get married or run away? And I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh man, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh man.
there we go. Contract complete. And I about completely flipped this sprayer. How I got it back up on its wheels, I couldn't tell you. But that was some impressive driving on my part, if I do say so myself. Being able to save that. But we're gonna... I left my semi down at the co-op and I forgot all about it. But we're gonna park this sprayer. We're gonna go grab our semi and hook it up to the animal trailer. We're gonna head down to the animal dealership and I think we're gonna purchase some more cows. But before I do that, let us go ahead and let's get paid from Walter here. And he's gonna pay us $40,000 for that. Not bad when we have the liquid fertilizer on tap. I am so happy to have that. And that put us up to $169,000. We will take it. Looks like we will be able to make a nice payment towards the end of the year. If all goes well, we should be able to pay a nice chunk towards our loan. But let me go ahead and park this and I will meet you down at the animal dealer. So we made it over here to the animal dealer. And I thought about it all the way over here. And I think we are going to get some Black Angus. And what I think I'm going to do here, I think we're going to pick up 20... Nah. We're going to pick up 36 more Holstein cows. And that'll allow us to get 20 Black Angus calves. I think that's what we're going to do here. So that's 42,300. And then $6,000 for 20 of them. That's not bad. So by the time these guys are able to reproduce, we should get a set of babies out of these. And then we'll end up selling off these guys. I'm going to try to just cycle it in pairs of maybe 20, maybe 40, and try to do a cycle that way. Maybe we'll pick up 20 more in, let's say, 3 months. And 3 months after that, we'll pick up 20 more. And I think we're going to just try to keep cycling them that way. I'm at least going to try. I make no promises, but oh wow, is it really that hard to pull these? I don't know if you guys seen that or not, but the truck would not turn at all right there. I don't know if I was stuck on something or... Yeah, I'm confused by what just happened there. But let's get these back to the cow pastures and I will see you there. Okay, I was a little concerned that we weren't going to be able to make that turn. Like, I was very concerned by that. So, let us go ahead and move those guys into the pen. And now we officially have cattle in both cattle barns, so that's cool. And I think I'm going to do something kind of drastic. And what I mean is I think I'm going to sell off a few pieces of equipment. And by a few, I mean probably quite a few pieces of equipment. And we are going to do some trading up. Or trading in. Trading up, trading in. I guess either one works. But that was the slowest drive ever with this semi. It does like a max speed of 44 miles an hour when we're going down the highway. So I think we're going to get a new semi. We're going to get the MacDon mower and header. And I think we're going to go ahead and buy our new seeder as well. I think we're going to end up trading in this semi. I think we're going to trade in our Krone mower. And then I also think we're going to... what else was it? there was another piece of equipment that I was going to sell off, or that I considered. I'll have to I'll have to think about it a little bit more, and I think we may do it next episode. But I got to go through and I got to figure out exactly what I want to get rid of. But I know I want a new semi because this thing, like I said, is very, very slow. And then some of this other equipment we're not really using. Like, I'm not using the weeder. I've been just spraying herbicide because the weeds that are growing here, the weeder only does so much. So I think we're going to sell the weeder off. We're going to sell the planter off. But we are going to get a new planter. We're going to get the one I wanted originally. Or not originally, but the one I talked about. And then, I don't know, man. Do we sell the potato harvester off? Because I am stocked up on potatoes and it barely... So, let me just show you really quick here. We'll take a little jog. And I guess I want your guys' opinion on this. What you guys think I should do as far as the potato harvester goes. Now, I will not sell that in the next episode. But I want your guys' thoughts and opinion on this. Because if we go over here... So this makes total mixed ration, but it only takes straw, hay, and silage, and water. Now, if we go over to the hay dryer, it, at the same time, doesn't use mineral feed. So I think I made all that mineral feed for no reason. Now, I want your guys' thoughts and opinion on that, because at this rate, we've got to produce so much TMR, and trying to just mix the little bit that our TMR mixer, our little trailer, can do. I don't know. I want your guys' thoughts and opinion. Well, here we can use mineral feed. I could just make it in this one, and we can actually use our mineral feed. You know... Comment down below what you guys think, but I think we may just go ahead and make the TMR in this one. Because then we're actually able to use our mineral feed, and that piece of equipment was not useless at the end of the day. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. But for now, let me go ahead. We are going to get these guys fed. And we should be covered after that. But, yeah, I've got this little TMR mixer trailer. And I really see no point to have that either at this point. So why not sell off the equipment we aren't using and go ahead and get the equipment we could use? I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. And that way we can get the stuff that we actually want. So let's fill this up. I'm going to have to come back and get some straw. And I think I decided what we're going to do with the base manure. I think we're going to take that and put it in the BGA. Because we'll still be able to make some money off of it. I think it'll produce digestate, maybe electricity charge or whatever they call it in game. And then I think it'll do something else. Maybe methane. You know what? Let me just take a quick look. Because off the top of my head, I cannot remember. So okay, manure can make electrical charge, methane, and digestate. It's so goofy, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll take our manure and we will put it in there. The slurry, however, we're going to make out of liquid fertilizer. And I'm still going to get rid of the double application rate for liquid fertilizer. I need to get a side tip trailer. That would be really nice. It's gonna hit the building or the ceiling. Yep. Just don't glitch me. Yeah, that's another thing I think I'm gonna pick up. Yep, I'm stuck. There we go. So let us gather some straw really quick. I have some loose straw, and I think that's what I have to use in there, or we put it in the shredder, but this thing kind of does it all for us for the most part. So let us pull up over here. And how much straw do we have in here? We got 181 liters. So we are pretty good on that as well. But we're going to go ahead and take the straw, load it into the cow pasture, and I think that's where we're going to call it on today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.